Hello everyone, this is Anuj from Gadget Cake. I've been using Zenfone 5Z for over a month, and during that time the phone received two major updates. And today in this video, we will talk about those improvements and also compare this phone to Poco F1 and find out where it stands. So let's start. When Asus 5Z was launched, it was considered as the OnePlus 6 killer and was compared with the other phones that has a Snapdragon 845 processor. No doubt Asus did an amazing job in terms of providing a phone that not only has a flagship hardware but also looks flagship as well. The glass back looks amazing, and this reflection which comes from the fingerprint sensor definitely gives this phone an amazing look. Over the last few months there were two updates pushed by Asus, and one of them was the FOTA update, which we have received only a month back. The update brought so many features to the phone, and talking about few, the first one is the raise to check, and this feature enabled you to just simply raise the phone and it will recognize the face and unlocks the phone. So you don't have to press the power button again in order to wake up the phone and then wait for the face recognition. Another cool feature which was added in the update was the Android Pie gestures. You can enable it by going through the settings, display and navigation bar. You have the usual swipe up gestures from the bottom. Swiping up from the bottom right will enable the multitasking, middle will take you to the home screen, and swipe from the left will take you back. The gestures are good and works flawlessly, but I would still prefer the gestures on the Pixel 2 or the Poco F1. Apart from these two improvements, there are lots of camera functionalities added and improvements in the Zenfone 5Z. And some of them were live filters, where you can see the live filters effects, RAW support in Pro mode, and other improvements such as auto anti-flicker, where the phone will auto-detect electricity frequency based on lighting condition. Then you have the on-off button for the EIS, and now the EIS is available in Full HD 60 frames per second. The phone will auto-switch to and from EIS and OIS during video recording. There are other changes as well, but to show you how much the performance is improved, we have done the comparison of the Poco F1 and the Zenfone 5Z. Both the phone comes with an amazing rear and front camera, and the output is very similar. Looking at the pictures on the phone screen, you won't even feel the difference between them. So to clear that confusion, we're going to show you at 100% crop on the right side of the screen, which will show you more details of the pictures. We have the Poco F1 on the left side and the Zenfone 5Z on the right side. Both the phones can capture pictures pretty good, but notice here that the Poco F1 has this warmer tone as compared to the cooler and more accurate tone in the Zenfone 5Z. You can see that even details are captured very well by Zenfone 5Z. Overall, the white balance is off on both the phones, and in the Poco F1, the tone you see is more warmer as compared to the cooler tone of the Zenfone 5Z. After the update, Zenfone 5Z has definitely improved a lot, but there is one place where I was facing issues, is that when there is more greenery in the picture, for some reason the AI of the Zenfone 5Z was detecting it as a snow, which was making the output even more cooler side. And on the other hand, the Poco F1 has this more yellowish warmer tone when there is more greenery in the frame. In the HDR mode, both the phones are good, but here the Zenfone 5Z performs better as compared to the Poco F1. Poco F1 output has more contrast, and due to that when you zoom in, the results is not that great. You can see that it's blown out in some places and missing the details. Here are some more pictures, and notice that the missing details in the Poco F1 due to the overexposure in HDR mode. Now moving towards the indoor artificial light, Zenfone 5Z is a clear winner here. With accurate tone and more sharp and detailed images, without any doubt the camera is improved and is much better than the Poco F1. Still, I would say that the Poco F1 camera is not that bad, it's just that the Zenfone 5Z is able to capture more and clear details. Zenfone 5Z also has this wide photo capture mode, which captures photos with wider angle, and definitely a plus point over the Poco F1. The rear camera in the night performs very close to each other, but again if you look closer, you will notice more clearer and detailed images with the Zenfone 5Z. But when we tested the front camera of the Zenfone 5Z with the Poco F1, the results were as we expected from both the phones. Though the front camera performance of the Zenfone 5Z is improved with the update, but the 8MP camera doesn't perform that well as compared to the 20MP front shooter of the Poco F1. You can clearly see the details are captured very well by Poco here, and even the portrait mode looks good with better edge detection. And in the night time or low light, the front camera of the Poco F1 performs better than the Zenfone 5Z. So overall, with the FOTA update, which was mainly focusing on the camera improvements and features, Zenfone 5Z performance is for sure improved. And I believe you guys also noticed that the rear camera of the Zenfone 5G performs better than the Poco F1 in any condition. But in terms of front camera, the Zenfone 5G has only 8MP front shooter as compared to the 20MP of Poco F1, which actually performs better than the Zenfone 5G. The update of the Zenfone 5G has improved the front camera performance, but comparing the output, it's still behind the Poco F1. And we hope that there will be more camera improvements and added features with the upcoming updates. And guys, we will definitely make more comparison videos in case if there are any more future updates. So that's all for now. Hope you like this comparison video and do let us know what do you think about the camera performance of both the phones and which one you liked more in the comment section below. And if you like this video, then please press the like button and subscribe to our channel Gadget Geek for more videos like this. Once again, this is Anuj signing off and I'll see you in the next one.